Good morning, this is your AI host, Jay. I'm here with the automatically generated, Journato, morning headlines on April 9, 2023. It's not all palm trees. What life on a private island is really like. Vitaly Votanovsky flees Russia after documenting a Wagner cemetery. Murdoch's change of heart. Was marriage called off over a religious or succession issue? From Ghana to Germany. Tracking down the owner of a lost wallet. Aurélien Pradier, the rising star shaking up French politics. 3 trans girls playing sports is an emergency for Kansas Republicans. The Guardian, White House condemns one of the worst weeks of legislation targeting LGBT+ youth. The Independent, Republicans in U.S. state approve plan to end gender-affirming care for children. Hampstead Highgate Express, Kansas approves ban on gender-affirming care, likely next state to join wave of state restrictions. Forbes, Kansas approves bill to end gender-affirming care for minors. Hundreds search for Madeline Kingsbury after she vanished at drop-off. The Independent, Minnesota, police search for missing mother after suspicious disappearance. Metro.co.uk, new details on missing Minnesota mother of 2 LGMA. Good Morning America, search continues for missing Winona woman. News, WilmarRadio.com. KWLM, Wilmar Radio, over 1,000 people sign up to join mass search for missing Madeline Kingsbury amid family harassment. Iranian police plan to use smart cameras to identify violators of hijab law. The Guardian, Iran installs cameras to find women not wearing hijab. BBC, Iran to use cameras in public spaces to identify unveiled women. Al Jazeera English, Iran installing cameras in public places to identify, penalize unveiled women. France 24 English, Iran install cameras to find women way no wear hijab. Leaving bash for Yaya the giant panda ahead of return to China. Trump News, live, Trump attends UFC fighters campaign confirms not hiring, Islamophobe, Laura Loomer. The Independent, Trump lashes out at his prosecutors and Joe Biden in his speech after arrest, Donald Trump speech. CNN News 18, Donald Trump's Mar-a-Lago speech after his arrest in hush money payments case. US News, WION. WION, how will Donald Trump's trial play on the campaign trail? The New Yorker, the legal nightmare enveloping Donald Trump is only just beginning, and it will consume him. Italian tourist killed and 7 injured in car ramming attack in Tel Aviv. The Independent, Tel Aviv car ramming kills Italian tourist and injures 7. BBC, Israel deploys extra police after terror attack in Tel Aviv. Channel 4 News, car hits people near beach in Tel Aviv. Guardian News, Israel starts calling up reservists after deadly attacks. Ben Ferencz, last surviving Nuremberg prosecutor dies aged 103. The Guardian, Ben Ferencz, last surviving Nuremberg prosecutor dies, aged 103. BBC, Ben Ferencz, last surviving Nuremberg trials prosecutor dies aged 103. Sky News, Law, Not War, last surviving Nuremberg prosecutor dies aged 103. NDTV, Ben Ferencz, last living prosecutor of Nazi war crimes, dies aged 103. Israel retaliates after 6 missiles fired from Syria towards Golan Heights. Sky News, Hezbollah and Israel pull back from the brink, but specter of conflict looms. The Guardian, Israel hits multiple targets in Syria after rocket attacks overnight. BBC, after a night of air raids, Palestinians in Gaza fear escalation. Al Jazeera English, Israel conflict, fears that Ramadan and Passover could end in serious bloodshed. US urges China to show restraint amid Taiwan drills. BBC, China begins 3 days of military patrol around Taiwan. Channel 4 News, Taiwan monitors for missiles as China begins 2nd day of military drills. The Guardian, Chinese military rehearse encirclement of Taiwan. BBC News. BBC News, China sends 71 military aircraft and kicks off military drills in serious warning to Taiwan. Maia and Rina Dee named as British-Israeli sisters killed in West Bank shooting. BBC, aftermath of fatal terror attacks in West Bank and Tel Aviv. The Telegraph, British Israeli sisters killed in West Bank gun attack named. The Guardian, while claiming to weigh leaving government, Ben Gvir says bringing it down not an option. The Times of Israel, Benjamin Netanyahu names British Israeli sisters killed in West Bank shooting. This was all for the news. Thanks for listening. Please do not forget to like and subscribe.